Guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I thought it would be a fun idea to recreate one of Jeffree's iconic makeup looks for his Jawbreaker palette. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing today. I just want to say thank you for all the support I've got on my last video. I was really nervous as it's took me 4 years to be able to sit down. So yeah, just want to say thank you. Let's get into the video. We'll also pop a picture on screen of the look that I'm going to try and go for. So you can have an insight of what it should look like. Now I'm going to go on to the eyes, and I'm going to use the Stacey Marie Carnival XL Pro palette. I literally use this for nearly every look I do. It's so good. So I'm going to take the colour Keen on just a dull colour 09. I'm just going to... Oh, I've done it again. I sheet primarily. I'll be back. As I was saying, I'm going to take the colour Keen on just this fluffy brush, and I'm just gonna pack it in my crease. As you can see, it's so pigmented. So I'm just gonna do that on the other side. And then what I'm gonna do after this is I'm just gonna take a fluffy brush from Morphe and just literally buff it out right up until my eyebrows. As in Jeffree's look, he doesn't have any eyebrows. So yeah, so I'm just still packing that colour on in my crease. Just literally going around circular motions like that. I'm going to go in with the Morphe M441. It's out of the James collection, James Charles, and I'm just literally, no problems on the brush, I'm just going to go around in circles and buff it out as much as I can. Just to make sure it's blended and it's as high as I can get it. I will have to go in again with this colour, as doing this does take some of the pigment away. But it's a better way to build it up. So I'm just going to do the same on this side. Again, just going round in circular motions, going side to side. You don't need to add a lot of pressure to the brush either. Like, the softer you go, the softer the blend will be. So I'm just going to carry on working on that. And I'm going to go back in and just add the same colour again, just to give the crease a bit of depth. Just going to take that colour again on the same fluffy brush and just, as you can see, it's just building it up again and making it a stronger, vibrant colour. Just going to do this and buff it out, wing it out a bit. Do the same on the other eye. Like so. And then I'm going to go into my next colour. I'm just going to take Funky on a Door Colour 02. I'm just going to tap that off because they are pigmented. And then I'm just going to press this into the crease. As you can see, there's not much on the brush, which is what we want. And then I'm just literally going to repeat the same steps as I did with the yellow. And then just literally build that colour up until it's bright. Like so, and then I'm going to do that same thing on the other eye. These colours are really easy to work with too, which makes it so much easier when building colours and like blending them together. I'll sort that out. Literally just repeating the same steps as I did with the yellow, but with pink instead. Then I'm literally just going to get the same fluffy brush we took the yellow on and just start to buff them out together, just to mix and blend them seamlessly so you can't see any harsh lines going through. And that's what we want on both eyes. This might take a while, but you just gotta trust the process. As you can see, it's slowly deciding to blend out. Like so, and then I'm just going to repeat on this side. Just doing the same circular motions over and over again. I didn't have any products on the brush apart from the yellow what I previously used, which is also going to help when blending, but I wouldn't add any more product to the brush. And after this, I'm gonna again just go in with the same colour just to intensify it, so you can actually see the two colours on my lid. I take the same fluffy brush we've been using and just pack it on with some pink, with some Funky, and then just again just to deepen the crease, add some more colour. I'm just going to keep repeating these steps like so. I'm going to do the exactly same on the other side. I find it so much easier doing this eye and then this eye with one colour, like putting pink on this eye then pink on this eye, rather than just doing one full eye and then doing the other one. You can just do it step by step on the other eye. So after this, I'm gonna go into my next colour. So next up from the palette, I'm just gonna take a tiny bit of Wasted and Influence, and I'm just gonna run that through my crease. Just kind of build it up in my crease again. I'm not gonna take this too high, but as Purple is such a dark colour, it is going to need building up and then blending out, just so we can get it seamlessly and so the colour shows through properly, rather than just mixing into the pink and it becoming a very, very light purple. So I'm just going to work on this for a while, and then I'm going to go back onto the other shades. So I'm just going to do the same on the other eye. As you can see, when it first goes on, it's not very pigmented, so you do have to work it up. Build it up. But once you do get the colours on, it's easier to work with. As you can see, it's starting to slowly build. So then after this, I'm just going to get another fluffy brush and just start to blend it out, fluff it out, so you know, it all mixes in together. But as you can see, I have been working and building this up off camera, and you can no longer see the pink except from the tiny bits. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to get the same fluffy brush we used, which now looks orange, and then I'm just going to get a tiny bit of Funky and a tiny bit of Pet Talk, and I'm just going to slightly run that over in between the purple and the yellow, just so that colour comes back a bit. And you can just build it up again. And then we might have to do the same with the yellow, as this will kind of take away some of that. So as you can see, it's just going on. It also is just blending out the purple of it. But then again, we're going to have to go back in the purple just to make it come through again. I could just say she's going to take the purple, wasted, and just keep going over. Just to darken the crease even more. Just keep layering it up. I'm going to do the same on this eye. As you can see, and just wing it, drag it back out. Like so. Might look a mess now, but you've got to trust the process. Don't know where it's going to go. What I'm going to do now is just take the concealer that we used before. It's the Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer in the shade Porcelain 2. This is pretty much white. So what I'm going to do is just going to take that on a Morphe M410, which is still part of the James collection, and I'm going to slightly cut my crease. I've got really hooded lids, so usually I take it like over so you can still see the cut when my eyes are closed, but in the picture it looks like it's only got a small cut crease, so that's all I'm going to do. I'm just going to literally follow my natural crease around and see where that goes. So I'm just going to take it and just going to press it on like that. All the way over. Like that. And once I've done that, I'm just going to literally fill it in and just sharpen it up. The concealer might turn purple, obviously, because I've got a purple colour under. Some people like to just take it off. Just to take the eyeshadow off and then do it. But I've never done that. I'm just going to do that. I'm just going to blend it out on that side. Like so, now I'm just going to use my finger to blend it so it's easy to blend the outer colour and the crease colour. And then before I go and do this on the other eye, I'm just going to set this with some translucent powder. As I said, I've got a hooded eyelid, so it will transfer the minute I look up, so it's just no point if I don't. So I'm just going to go and set that with powder and then I'll be back. I'm just going to do the same on the other eye and then I'll be right back with you. So as you can see, I've done the same on the other side, but this eye decided not to cooperate and it went a bit higher than my actual crease, which doesn't matter because when I still close my eyes, you can't really see it. So I had to match them up. Well, try and match them up. But yeah, it will look even and better when I go in with the lid shade, which actually is a yellow. But that's all I can see. I don't know if it's matte, shimmer, glitter, or because his eyes are wide open, you can't really see his lid. So I'm just going to try and wing this bit and see how it goes. So what I'm actually going to do now is I'm going to take Keen and then Fortune. So I'm just going to put a layer of Keen down and then obviously going over top with Fortune, as it's kind of like a glittery, shimmery pressed shade. I don't know, but yeah, that's what I'm going to do next. I'm just going to take my Morphe M456 brush. It's just like kind of like flattish brush. So I'm just going to get some of the shade Keen, and then I'm just going to pat that on. Just keep layering it to make it bright. Every time I go to say bright, I always try and say vibrant, and it just don't come out. But yeah, as you can see, I'm just going to do the exact same on this eye. Like so. I don't have to keep it matte. I'm going to take Morphe M224 brush and I'm just going to dip into Fortune. And just, obviously you can see like, maybe you can see, yeah, a little bit of shimmer, and then just run over it. Oops. So it's not fully matte and it's not full on glitter. I kind of prefer this. So I'm just going to do the exact same on this lid. And then I'm going to move on to the next step. So after that, I'm just going to get the same brush we used for the purple, and I'm just going to dip into it, which is wasted. And then I'm just going to slightly go over this, just to try and blend the lid shade to the actual eye look, so it doesn't look like one straight line. So I'm going to just do the same on the other side. This pie is so big, I'll just keep hitting it on the line. It's going shaky, I'll just do it then. So I'm sorry about that. So as you can see, it's pretty much blended into it. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to jump into a blue shade and just repeat the same steps I've just done, just to wing it out and darken it up, as he does have a very bold blue under eye coming up. So that's what I'm going to do next. I'm just going to take the Doe Colour 04 brush, which I've already been using. So I'm just going to jump into Make Waves, and then I'm just literally going to pack it on. And what I'm going to do is I'm just obviously going to go back into that and just keep doing this for a while. It'll hardly show up because obviously we're putting it on top of a purple. It's just going to look darker. But I'm just going to keep blending this, and then eventually, once I've done it, I'm just going to bring it out like so. So I'm just going to do it on the other side. It does look a mess at the minute, but what's the process without trust? I'm just going to do the same here. So I am going to just jump off camera and try and build it up, but that's all you do. Just keep packing the shade on and then blending. So I am just going to try and clean up this under bit. So I'm just going to go and take my Morphe M410, which is amazing. It's literally so flat. And I'm just going to put the same concealer that we used to prime the lids on this brush. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make a line there. Obviously you can see that I've gone in and just cleaned under the eye up. What I'm going to do now is, obviously because I've took my foundation and concealer off, I am just going to put them back on. So obviously you can see why I've been away. I have darkened the outer corner and run the blue under my lash line. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take wide though and soft spot mixed together just like that. Yep, on a Morphe E62. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tap it off so it's just like a bit, and I'm just going to run it under and try and buff this line out. I'm just going to do the same on the other eye and then I will be back. I'm just going to take a Morphe M124 brush, just a small little flat brush, and just put some inner corner highlight on, as so. And I'm just going to do that on the brow bone. As you can see. And then just kind of blend it in to the other colours, just so it stands out more. So guys, I think I've finally finished the eye look. All I need to really do now is put eyelashes and do my lips. So I'm going to grab camera, do them, and then come back and I will show you the final look. I'll also insert some clips like of close-ups and things like that so you can get a better look at them. So yeah, I'll go and do that. So guys, this is the final look. I hope you like it. I will insert some clips after this to show you closer up what it looks like. Just want to say thank you again for all your support. Be sure to click the bell to get notifications of when I upload, so you can keep up to date. So thank you for watching. Bye.